Hi, beautiful people. My name's Ami. My pronouns are he, him. I'm currently in Mexico City, Mexico, and I've been living here for about this time. I've been in my new place for about 3 or 4 days now. Today hasn't been the best of days. Definitely not feeling the best emotionally. But after some reflection today, I feel like I'm also grateful for that because I feel like my body finally feels safe enough to feel. Let's go into my 3 things I'm grateful for, and then we'll go from there. Number one, first thing I'm grateful for is really good flautas. I say this and there's a bug. All right, homie. It's a small one. I say this because, does this have significance? Or is this just a bug? The reason I say this is because I think that, the reason I said flautas, good flautas, is because I have some flautas today. They're okay, but they weren't that good. Number two, I'm grateful for music and the ways in which that it can feed the soul, it can change energy, it can be a support, it can be so many things. I'm really grateful for music. And number three, I'm grateful for water. I feel like whenever I drink water, not every time, but a lot of times, it reminds me to slow down. It reminds me to take a minute. It reminds me to be present. Whether I'm drinking it or sometimes I'm in it, like if I'm at the beach or something. But I want to be transparent and vulnerable. Like today hasn't been the easiest of days. I feel like today was just emotionally a lot. So many emotions came up. Having different conversations with folks in my life, which I absolutely love the conversations, and I'm so grateful for them. And at the same time, it's not always easy to sit with the things that come up. I feel like today I was sitting with like feelings and thoughts and my like relationship to my body, my current relationship with like dysphoria, also how that shows up in sex and how I relate and connect to others. I feel like also today, like I'm a bit of a, I don't know the right word because I don't want to use stigmatized language and say like I'm a hypochondriac, I'm a germaphobe, and things like that. Even though those words have been used towards me a lot, but I think living in a new space, I have roommates, and at times, like, things are not as clean or the way that I would want them to be. So, like, not only that, but navigating the difficult conversations, and then on top of that, already being triggered and navigating the anxiety around the stuff I mentioned earlier, like there's dysphoria and all that other stuff. So, I'm grateful in some ways because I know that the reason these feelings and things are coming up is because they feel safe to, and that I have the capacity to sit with them and be with them. I also developed and found a new tool that I'll be using. Something I usually do, like, they say, how do you feel your feelings? And sometimes when I feel certain feelings, especially if it's in my stomach, I'll be like, okay, how big is it? And I'll picture myself, sometimes my spirit guides, my ancestors, my inner child, like little version of me, and we're all hugging it, and then the ball just gets smaller and smaller. But today I was experiencing anxiety, and it was just this hollow feeling. So I was like, okay, like I can't hug something that's not there. So the thing I came up with was I remembered immediately. I don't remember if it was here in Oaxaca, but I was walking down the street and I saw this old man. He was blowing bubbles because he was selling them. And it just brought me so much joy of just like just this whimsical thing. It also reminded me of a friend who posted on Instagram, which you should check out their stuff. Excuse me, Benani. Benani. They're gonna kill me if I they're not gonna kill me. Let me stop. But they're a lovely human being. They run the Instagram page Black Neurodiversity. I'll tag them down below. Anyway, they posted a video once of them blowing bubbles and like it like kind of like as like act of love. Like if no one's bubbled you today, allow me to. So basically I pictured myself blowing bubbles in this hollow space that I saw, which was my anxiety. And I think it was me and actually my little me, my like inner child. And it also, I think it was great because it also paired as a great breathing exercise too. So I was like breathing and I was like, and like the bubbles were love and the love like filled up the space and then soon it just felt like love. So yeah, I think that's all I got for today. I hope you all have a great day.